My editor finally finished editing the 4th book in my fantasy series, Darkness of Destiny. I'm so excited. I had printed out the manuscript and shipped it out to her and to my sister, and sorry, I have a mint in my mouth. Terrible idea, I know. So I shipped it out to her, and then she read it by hand, made notes by hand, and then she scanned it back into her what's it called? Printer, and then sent it to me as a PDF file. So let's give it a look. So this is what it looks like. This is page 1 of the book. So if you haven't read the first 3, then definitely don't read that. If you have, then you're welcome to browse through it. But yeah, this is the file, part 1 of however many she sent to me. As you can see, she wrote there by hand, and I have quite a few other pages to go through as well. There's some red on them, so it's not terrible. She said it was mostly grammatical issues, and I used some of the same words over and over again, so I think it's going to be pretty easy to fix. So let's get started. So this is the setup we've got going on here. I have her PDF file right here on the left, and then I have my Google Docs open right here on the right. So I'll scroll through and I will read all of the things that she's highlighted red, and then I'll do Control F over here and find those things if I am unable to quickly find them, I guess, and then I'll go from there and I'll take her advice and fix everything the best that I can. My son is currently absolutely obsessed with Play-Doh, so while I'm not writing, I am currently making homemade Play-Doh for him. And here we are. I have separated the dough into 4 different colors because we're gonna make these 4 different colors and put them in these bags. So let's see if it works out. Oh, it's actually working. This is my first attempt at ever doing it. Oh, it's turning yellow. Yeah, we got some blue going on. Now we got some green. And voila! There we go. 4 different kinds of Play-Doh. I got to see my book cover for Darkness of Destiny for the first time. I got my first glance at it yesterday. It looks beautiful. I don't know if I should have a favorite cover in the series, but if I had to pick, it would be this one. I love it so much. I think it perfectly reflects what happens in the book. I'm so excited. I did have one suggestion or one change that needed to be made to it, so that change is being made to it now, but when I get it back and approve the final design, then I'll finally show it to you guys, and I'm so excited because that means we're one step closer to publishing Darkness of Destiny. As for Dawn of Liberty, I believe after much debate and going back and forth between the 2 guys that Kiara could pick and which one she should fall in love with, which one would be perfect for her, I have finally selected a guy, or have chosen a guy that she will end up with. I finally decided that. It took a ridiculously long time, but in the process, while deciding which guy she should end up with, I inadvertently came up with another plot twist for the book. But it's a beautiful plot twist. It's a good one. I shouldn't say beautiful because it's also sad, but I'm going to implement this plot twist in the series, and I am excited to see how I'm going to write it and make it foreshadow, or what's a better way of saying what's going on in my brain right now. I am excited to see how I plant clues in the first book for how the plot twist will end up in the last book, because it's a plot twist I actually have never seen in a book before, in a series before, and I'm intrigued to see how it'll turn out. So I hope it turns out well. In my brain it sounds amazing, but putting words on paper, that's another story. I think I've finished editing Darkness of Destiny, unless I decide to fix stuff that I wasn't planning on fixing, but as for now, I am done editing it, and I started formatting it yesterday, and it takes such a long time to format the books, or any book in general, just to upload it onto Amazon KDP. It takes hours. I'm not very good at it, I guess. But needless to say, it's a very tedious work to format it, so I've just been jamming out to music and just chipping away at it, trying to get it all ready to publish, which means I have a couple release dates in mind. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna go with for sure, but yeah, I'm looking. I'm gonna say in the next few weeks is when I would ideally love to publish it. The sooner the better for you guys, right? Sooner the better for me, I suppose, but yeah, I guess we will see what happens. Right now I'm just chilling in the hammock because I'm so tired. I slept horrible last night. I don't know if I was just dreaming about formatting my book. I don't know why I slept so bad, but here I am just watching my child run around. I think part of the reason it takes me so long to format a book is because I use Google Docs to write all my books, right? It's just so much easier and convenient for me to use Google Docs because I can be on my phone, my laptop, any device, honestly. I have access to Google Docs. Well, I can only format stuff for Amazon KDP, or I only know how to format books for Amazon KDP with Microsoft Word, and that's on my laptop. So, you know, if I could just write books and edit books just purely on my laptop and just use Microsoft Word, that would be ideal, honestly, but maybe I'll try that with Dawn of Liberty, or maybe I'll transfer Dawn of Liberty over to Microsoft Word, or maybe I'll do that with a different book in the future. But yeah, that's why it takes so long to format, because when I copy and paste stuff from Google Docs onto Microsoft Word kind of messes with the format of it. It messes with the indentations and with italics, and so I gotta go through and individually indent every single paragraph in the entire book, and I gotta italicize stuff that Microsoft Word just won't italicize for some reason when I copy and paste stuff over. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I think I'm only about halfway done editing formatting the paperback version. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I design all my chapter headings in Canva. So I gotta go bounce back and forth between Microsoft Word and Canva. I'll write out chapter 1, Casimir, chapter 2, or Seralia, or whatever. Then I'll save that to my laptop, upload it onto Microsoft Word, and it's just a very long, tedious process. But I'm so excited to hold the physical book in my hands soon. It's a new day, and I think I have finally picked a release date. I had to do some Googling to see if there were any popular books or other books out there with this specific release date, and I haven't found any, so hopefully I don't accidentally publish my book on a day of some ultra popular books being published or whatever. But yeah, I have a date in mind. I'm not going to post it till I'm for sure about it, because I would hate to say, hey, this is when it's getting me released, and then find an issue in the book that I was formatting, and then have to push back the release date, because I don't like it when authors do that, and I want to stay away from that. I try not to do that unless I absolutely have to, but yeah, I don't really want to do that, so we will see if this release date sticks around. But I did finish formatting the paperback version of Darkness of Destiny last night. Really late last night. But I'm gonna run through it one more time just to make sure everything is formatted the way it should be, make sure everything's indented, and that I didn't accidentally skip a chapter and go from chapter 24 to chapter 26. That would be terribly awkward. So I'm gonna double check that, and then get to work on editing the format version of the ebook version of Darkness of Destiny. Clearly I'm still exhausted. I didn't sleep well again last night, so well, it's okay. Part of life, right? But you will actually get a couple of side characters POVs in Darkness of Destiny, and it was such a debate, an internal battle to decide what or how to write them, because right now I have them in present tense because Seralia and Casimir talk in present tense, right? First person present tense, I say, he says, she says, right? So So for those side characters, I also wrote it in present tense, right? So instead of saying Seralia said, I would be like Seralia says or Casimir says. So I know it's a little bit different, but my reasoning behind it was the reason I was struggling, because I don't want to write it in third person past tense, because it's what they're doing is happening in the now. It didn't happen in the past, it's happening now. And so that was why I wanted to stick with the present tense. I don't know if you guys, the readers, are gonna like it, but we'll give it a shot, right? I've never really seen a book like it. Maybe I've read a book like it and just don't remember. But yeah, we'll give it a shot, see if you guys like it. If not, sorry. I guess this will be a trial run, but so yeah, that was one of the things that I was deliberating about. The other thing I was debating about was the last 100 pages of the book, or the final battle of the book, whatever. Final battle. Whatever you want to call it. I guess you could say it's long. But I feel like everything that happens is very necessary in that moment and to set up for book 5, the final book. I didn't want it to be an easy battle, right? Because the villain is so powerful, and it was not easy to defeat a powerful person. And so Casimir, and he's got to figure it out, man, and so do the other characters. It's not easy to fight a villain. So that was the whole point of why part of why the battle was so long, you know, setting up for book 5 and to prove that, I mean, if the villain is as evil and as powerful as I've set him up to be, then you're not gonna like take him down with a couple slashes of your sword. No. Sometimes I think to myself, hey, you know what? You would be able to publish way more than 1 to 2 books a year if you didn't make the plot so complicated. But, you know, I enjoy world building, and I feel like if I started with something simple, it would quickly evolve into something a lot more complicated, and I don't even know if I have the brain wiring to do that. I mean, just look at Dawn of Liberty, for instance. What started out as a simple idea has quickly evolved into this epic, deep world building, this deep dystopian futuristic society. And you know, I do like the deep world building, because it makes me feel like I really am in the future, in the past, or in a fantasy world, or whatever the setting is. It really makes me feel like I am there in a different society with different rules. And yeah, I don't know if my brain's wired for that. So it would be nice to publish more than 1 to 2 books a year for sure, but it takes a lot of mental power and mental capacity to write those worlds that I'm dreaming about. So I don't know if I could do a simple plot. I just barely started editing the ebook for Darkness of Destiny this morning. Yeah, that one's gonna take a long time too, but not nearly as long as the paperback. The paperback one is the hardest. It's just so time consuming and tedious. But yeah, the ebook one won't be so bad. Hopefully I'll get that one done semi-fast by tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping. I don't think it'll be done by tomorrow, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I am really excited. I'm so pumped for you guys to read Darkness of Destiny soon, so stay tuned for more updates. Otherwise, that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.